Welcome to the November edition of the Daisy Chain, and it is so fabulous to have our students all back on site, on campus. And the energy is completely alive here once again at Toorak. This week marks the end of our senior school academic year, and so we've really challenged our students in new and exciting ways to think about their futures, their community, but also to have time to interact and have fun together. So Alex, last week you were involved in our first ever RISE program. What was the RISE program all about?
Well, all throughout the 3 days we learnt about enterprising businesswomen, creative thinking. We even got to do a mock job interview on the Friday.
Jada, what were one of the standout features of the RISE Fest program?
Definitely Wednesday, when we were able to create and collaborate with our teammates and create a pitch.
Ooh.
And we were able to perform this to a panel of 5 businesswomen who were very experienced and professional. I was able to expand my skill set and find different resources to help me perform through my daily activities and hopefully create a great business in the future.
Alex, of those business women, had they come from really diverse and different backgrounds?
Yeah, well, the one that our class had, she was actually in a children's music group. So that was really interesting to think that, oh, businesswomen, they don't just have to be up in that, like, corporate world. They can just do anything, but you can still be a businesswoman.
I love that, because just because you say business doesn't mean, big glass towers, right? That your business is what you're passionate about and inspired to do. Alex, what was one of the big things you learnt out of the RISE program during the week?
Well, I learnt that you might have roadblocks along the way, but you've just got to find different pathways. There is always going to be an outcome. You just maybe just have to find a different way to get to it.
Fantastic. Now, Jada, did you get all dressed up for your job interview on Friday?
Yes, I did. My mum lent me her business suit, so I was able to rock up to school looking great.
Rock up to school. I loved it. Now tell me, what was the area that you focused on during your RISE program? Where did you do your virtual work experience?
I chose to do my virtual work experience as an accountant, lawyer and police officer.
Fantastic. And what was surprising about what you learned?
I didn't realise how complex and experienced you have to be an accountant. My mum's an accountant and she always boasts about how hard it is, and I didn't really understand how complex it is. And now it's really interested me that maybe I should be an accountant.
One of the things you ladies had to do was put together a resume, go for the whole mock interview. Did you get that nervous feeling in your stomach, Jada, when you did it?
Of course I did. It was really good to feel nervous. It's great to feel balanced, the adrenaline and the excitement.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, Alex, at the end of that job interview, the plan is now that you might go and seek opportunities for yourself. What are you interested in pursuing from here?
Well, ultimately my goal is to be a primary school teacher, and I've always loved working with kids. So doing the mock job interview really helped me to understand what I need to put on a resume and a cover letter to ensure what I want to do.
I think you'd be sensational working with children, Alex, because you just light up. And in fact, this week is Spirit Week at Toorak, the first time we've ever celebrated a Spirit Week, which is all about, I guess, our Year 9 starting to take huge leadership roles within our school and working with those younger students. Alex, what has been the most rewarding thing about leading our Year 7 and 8 students this week?
Well, getting to see them being excited when we're doing chants and everything house. They're just getting so into it, and it's really lovely seeing them being excited.
Fantastic. Jada, tell me, Spirit Week is something new at Toorak. What's it all about?
Well, Spirit Week is the Year 9 stepping up and becoming leaders, and we got split off into our house groups and we got to know the 7s and 8s, and we have a range of activities and competitions that we can do with each other and ultimately create a better team.
Yeah, and I think promoting that team environment in-house is something that we know is so important. What house are you in?
I'm in Cerity.
And is the future bright for Cerity, do you think?
Of course it is.
Of course it is. Alex, what about you?
Cerity.
Oh, Cerity as well. Oh, well, I can tell you those Cerity 7/8s have certainly got some sensational role models in these two ladies. And ladies, I thank you so much for your work last week in embracing these new frontiers, but now starting to lead that next generation of Toorak senior students. So thank you so much for everything you've contributed in these 2 weeks as well. Although our academic year starts to conclude for our senior students and we start early start up, it's 2021 on Monday for you ladies. Are we ready for 2021 or what? Our Wardle House students are still continuing with their celebrations, and we are very excited to be graduating our Year 6 students in their valedictory service in the coming weeks. As we start to talk about 2021, it means it's time for sign-ups. So it's time to sign up for your sport, your music, your performing arts, your clubs. So if you'd like to know anything about any of the initiatives and many things you can get involved with at Toorak, please pick up the phone and we're here to guide you in that right direction to start that 2021 year rolling. And if this is the November edition, we know which edition is next. Christmas is just around the corner and we are making sure that no one misses out on Christmas festivities at Toorak this year. This year we have, I won't tell you everything, but a huge wishing tree and many secret surprises. So make sure you sign up for your time slot so that you and your family can enjoy the Toorak Christmas spirit together. We thank you all for joining us and wish you a very happy end of November.